Hey everyone, so today I'm doing some real simple maintenance for the Corolla. I'm changing out the wiper blades. They actually just had one break, but they were due anyway, so today is the day. This is a 2015 Corolla. I believe all these Corollas take the same wiper blade. The driver's side takes a 26-inch and the passenger side takes a 16. There's lots of reference guides. Definitely double check your car. If you're unable to check a reference guide, you can measure them with a tape measure. Outside to outside on the edge of the housing themselves. These are the Michelins from Costco. Real popular, good, basic wiper blade. I usually get about 2 to 3 years out of them, but that's pretty common with most wiper blades. Out of the box, it's going to come with various adapters, different size clips to fit different vehicles, but this out of the box will fit the Corolla without having to change anything on it. So there's going to be a bunch of little plastic covers on the blade itself and on where the wiper blade mates up to it. So just take all that stuff off and I'll go ahead now and we'll put it on the car. If you're going to change out your wiper blades, I always recommend, if they're not cracked or ripped, just clean them first, because sometimes if you clean them, you can extend the life of them a little bit if they're starting to streak. So to get these Michelins from Costco off, you just have to spread the outside of this housing here. Basically like that. It has those little hooks on there. It can be a little bit frustrating getting these off if they've been on here for a number of years. Sometimes you really have to kind of wiggle it off. Sometimes a second person makes it a little bit easier, but I always make sure I support the arm with one hand to make sure I don't bend it. And you're basically just gonna have to wiggle it. Oh, that one came off actually pretty easy. Wiggle it side to side like that until it comes off. Now you're gonna see this has basically like I call it a J hook. This is the newer style blade on here. And so it basically wraps around it. Now, probably one of the most important things that I want to convey when doing these wiper blades, and I have seen this firsthand, is people will put the arms up just like that and they'll walk away from the vehicle. And either they'll bump the car, wind blows, something happens, and this comes down under full spring tension, hits the windshield, and I've seen firsthand chip or crack a windshield. And this basic, simple DIY repair can become a really, really expensive repair that you can't do necessarily yourself. So that's why over there I have that towel down there. So the driver's side is the one that the blade broke, but if it comes down and hits the windshield, it's not going to break it. So same thing as taking it off. You're basically just going to line this up. Again, you're just going to kind of have to wiggle it in place. Try to get everything here flat. When you pull it into place, you will hear and feel a very definitive click. That's it. It just went in. It was a nice solid feel. Take the cover. That also snaps in place. That's it. We're done. So the passenger side is installed. And I'll also do the driver's side real quick. This is the one that broke. So it was due for replacement anyway. So here's your 26-inch for your driver's side. This is where it broke on here. So again, you can see that hook. It's going to go on the exact same way. I still have this down here on the off chance this comes down. It's not going to break my windshield. So we're going to line this up. Just like that. It'll start to slide into place. You'll hear and feel that nice click. Lock the cover down in place. Remove your towel. Put it down on the windshield. We're done. Now definitely just cycle the windshield wipers for yourself to make sure that everything lines up. It's not hitting anywhere where it's not supposed to, but this is a pretty simple DIY. Anybody can do this, even if for people that work on cars, this is really simple, but for someone who's never worked on a car before, this might be pretty intimidating, but I promise you can do this. The only real frustrating part sometimes is sliding that blade off, but just be patient. Just use your one hand to wiggle it off, and you will get it off. Get a second person if need be. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.